Yo, what's up, buddy? I'm out on my boat today, trying to catch some trout. Trying to catch some rainbow trout. There's also walleye in this lake. There's a bunch of fish here on the fish finder, scattered throughout right there. That's my fishing line going through there. So hopefully we'll get something. Fish just jumped right out over here. Nice. You're back in Texas, right? What's up, Richard? I have the camera mounted to my chest, so you'll see everything that I see. I'm headed that direction. Along the highway right over here is where a lot of fish are. What's going on, Rock Creek? I'm in Oregon. That's what's going on underneath me right now. It's my line right here. Some fish stacked up. Nice. Get out there and go fishing. There's a bunch of eagles over in these trees right here. 3 of them. I've already seen them this morning flying around. You can hear them over there just screaming. There's one right over there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Right over there. Pretty cool. Mostly trout. Just rainbow trout. Sometimes I'll do some like smallmouth bass fishing or something like that, but it's mostly just trout where I'm at in Oregon. Pretty nice morning out on the lake though. Ooh, those drums get big too. I've seen some videos of some guys in Florida catching the black drum. Man, those things are huge. right, here's a bunch of fish right here. My line's running right through them, so hopefully we'll get a hit here in a second. Yeah, like and subscribe, because you could always unsubscribe, you know, it's free. So, and it happens all the time, so no biggie. No, I haven't caught anything yet. I've been fishing for only about 2 minutes. This lake usually produces a lot of trout, though, and they're pretty good size, 1 to 2 pounders. I've got some braided line on here. Pretty hard to snap that one. I did catch a big walleye out of here a couple years ago. It was a big one. On this little trout rod over here. It was a fun little fight. Maybe if I don't pay attention for a minute, I'll get a bite. That usually happens. So let's look around real quick, let you guys see where I'm at. It says I have 5G right here, but if it's lagging, then it must not be that good of 5G. I have the camera attached to my chest, so it's a little bouncy. That's probably why. I couldn't find a good enough spot on the boat to mount it anywhere. I'll have to do that when I get home. It's lazy. What's up, John? Oh, I've got 3 bars. It says 5G with 3 bars. What's up, Kenny? I'm in Oregon. Sweet. Thanks, Ash the Fisherman. Thanks for the sub. Make sure I'm not gonna hit anybody. Fish jump right here. I've got autopilot on my trolling motor, so as long as there's nobody out here, I won't hit them. Lake is flat, calm, perfect, except for the fish aren't biting yet. I'm trying. Oh, you're John's daughter? Oh, gotcha. Thanks, Cassandra, for the sub. I'm fishing for rainbow trout. And there's also walleye in here, and you never know if you're going to get one of those. If the fish gods bless you that day, then you'll get one. Seems like how it goes for me, at least. Is it like a DJI, like GoPro type of thing or camera? I've seen those. They're a little bit cheaper than the GoPros, but I don't really know. I don't know how they work. I'm actually filming on my phone right now. I have a like a wedding ring on this rod over here, and this rod I have like a little pink shrimp, and they both have little flashers and dodgers attached to them. This has a Wonder Bread dodger, and this has got like a, I think, a silver dodger. And what do we got on here? Seeing a couple fish, but they're just not wanting it. That's how it goes. What's up, Eli? Oh yeah, I do have a Rapala. I had one on here last time I was at this lake, and I caught a couple trout with him. Oh man, I'm about to get attacked by these kayakers up here. I don't know if you can see them. There's like a rowing competition team. They're headed straight to me. They don't care either. Even though I'm in like a tank of a boat, they're in like these little row kayak things, but they're vicious. You watch out for those guys. They've came at me many times. I'm trying to catch a trout before I get taken over by these road team members out here. Not sure how good you can see them. They're just right out here. They'll be right up on me in a couple seconds here. Front. Yeah. Hey, babe. You should have called in sick today and came out here with me. I do have a tube. I'm about to switch it up here in a couple minutes when I get to the end of this little stretch here. Hey, happy birthday, Eli. Yeah, a boat really changes the game. I mean, I love bank fishing. I do it all the time, but a boat is where it's at. I could pin that. I don't know how to do that, but somebody let me know how to do it and I'll pin it. Come on, baby. It's already starting to get pretty warm. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm in Oregon. Oh, nice. Do a lot of fishing up there in Spokane? I know Washington's probably got tons of fish up there. Nice. Florida. I actually want to move there in the Panama City Beach area. Some cool fish in Florida, man. It's like fishing paradise there. And here comes the row team. I've actually seen one of those guys flip over before with like 4 people in the kayak, or the whatever those things are called. It was in the winter too. It was pretty funny. I'm in a lake. Well, it's not a big lake. Just a river that they dammed off, turned into like a reservoir. It's not really that big. It's medium size, I would say. Where's Post Falls at? Can't believe none of these rods have went off yet. This is crazy. Oh, Idaho. There's a lot of big fish in Idaho. A lot of trout. A lot of tiger trout. I think only like one lake in Oregon has tiger trout. You were out in Oregon? Oh, nice. Do you get any fish wear out here? All right, there's some action on the fish finder here. Got some fish right here. That's my fishing line right there. Underneath it, quite a few actually. Truck saying hi. There's actually a lot of fish right there stacked up. There's a lot right here. Those are probably just like some floating little debris underneath, but those green marks are fish. So hopefully we'll get one right now. Make sure I'm not hitting anybody. Those kayak people will like pull up right in front of you and then stop. And expect you to like go around them, but I'm in a big 17-foot long aluminum boat. They're just in a tiny little rowing kayak like this lady here. Yep. Well, I rolled right through that patch of fish and didn't get any hits on it. This one's acting a little weird. There might be some grass on it or something. So I'm gonna check it real quick. Yep, there's some grass on it. This is what I've got on one of my rods here. With a couple little gulp worms down there and just a silver flasher, some yellow on there. I'm using lead core line to help drop it down a little bit so I don't have to use the downrigger. I'm doing pretty good so far. Haven't caught any fish yet, but I've barely been fishing for maybe 30, 40 minutes. I know, hopefully I'll get one here in a minute. Hopefully. At least it's a nice day. It's getting kind of warm. I don't know how long I can stay out here, but at least for now it's nice. Just gotta find them. This hot summer day usually isn't the best for trout fishing. But you never know. break it catching a fish or just on accident? Oh, at least you broke it catching a fish. That's a good way to break it if you're gonna break it, you know? Better than like slamming it in the car door or something. Ooh, big trout, huh? Too bad you didn't get it in. The water got really dirty on the side of the lake. Come on, baby, any second here. Autopilot set up real quick. I haven't caught any fish yet. It's been maybe 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Seen a couple schools of fish, but they don't want any of it so far. It's not looking good right here. There's a little area I'm passing through. There's no fish. That's my fishing line right there. No fish on the screen. That's some really dirty water. All the algae building up already. What's up? I haven't caught any yet. Not yet. Hopefully here in the next couple minutes. I'm fishing for trout, rainbow trout. All right, take it easy, bullfrog. I was hoping when I turned around there'd be a fish on there, but nope. Still nothing on the fish finder, just grass. I'm almost to the turnaround point up here by this bridge, then I'll turn around, I'll switch my lures out. Anytime, come on. Hmm. All right, I'm gonna switch this one out. It's get this. Not this one. Let's see. We got it for Lamar Jackson. That guy's badass. He really helped my fantasy team last year too. Little hand can't see me, little John Cena. So this is what I'm gonna put on right now. And this Dodger. Sure I'm not gonna hit anybody. No fish right here. Before I bring it in, I'm gonna put some of this krill super gel on the back here. Give it a little extra smell. If you're putting gel on your Dodgers or flashers, make sure you clean them off like afterwards, because I made that mistake of leaving it on and it just creates a hassle of trying to clean it off. Some Gulp Alive little maggots on here. Do the Lamar Jackson hand to the face. All right, let's get this baby in. Turn around here in a second. Whoa. Got some grass on the line here. Dang it. I'm gonna turn the boat around real quick. Not much going on here. I'll just let it out real quick and then turn around. It's getting pretty shallow, so let's bring them both in, turn around. Let's get turned around real quick. That's what's underneath me right now. It's only like 10 feet deep. A lot of grass. That's like really tall grass. And there used to be a field right here before they flooded it. Put the dam up. Bunch of people bank fishing right over here by the bridge. Get away from the road a little. Still pretty shallow right here, about 10 to 14 feet. Get out here a little deeper. There we go. Back out. Hopefully get a fish on this time. This lake too, like a lot of them. The one time I went live. That's true. Hopefully I could get one of those cherries on top right now. The big trout. I usually go back about 60 feet. Sorry for the leg shot there. Keep the camera up. Get this guy out there. All right, now what we do is just wait. I'm in Oregon. It's a pretty nice day so far. Getting a little warm. The wind's starting to pick up a little, but all in all, not a bad day. Catch a fish would make it better. Gotta troll around until I find them. Get my stuff picked up. I haven't caught anything yet. It's been about an hour. Maybe the fish are just lazy this morning because it's summer. They're not waking up as early. I don't know. There's obviously no fish on this part of the lake, just grass bottom. So yeah, usually this area is usually just full of fish. You can see I've been back and forth so many times, but today they don't seem to want it. There's a couple of fish on the fish finder now, but it's still pretty shallow. It's about 20 feet. Need to get back over to the deeper end of the lake over here. Water is kind of warm. It says 73 degrees. The water seems kind of warm. Let's see. Oh yeah, it is pretty warm. I haven't been out here in this lake for about a month. Last time I was here, the water was not this warm. It was like 62. What's going on? That's where all the noise is coming from. Cool house right up there, though, hidden in those trees. Be awesome if that highway wasn't right there, but come on, baby. There's a lot of algae on this side of the lake. Usually when you don't pay attention is when you get like bites and stuff, so it's not even gonna look at them for a minute at my rods. Just enjoy the view. And maybe when I turn around, there'll be one on there. I'm in Oregon. Where are you at? Man, I'm not even seeing any fish on the fish finder over here. Wisconsin? Nice. What kind of fishing do you do there? Like walleye and stuff, right? Pike? Alright, not paying attention again. There's a bunch of garbage floating right there. A couple like Gatorade bottles or something. People can't clean their shit up. Nah, I didn't catch anything yet. I just got to the end of the lake, turned around. Now I'm heading back towards the other end. I'll troll along the dam over here. Oops, over here. Usually, it's pretty deep over there, and there's usually fish stacked up. There's also like smallmouth bass and stuff in here too. Maybe get on one of those. Trying not to pay any attention to my fishing rods right now, so hopefully I'll get a bite or get a fish on. It's always when you're not paying attention. It's just really shallow right here. It's like 16 feet. Yeah, I'm headed towards the dam right now. Deeper down there, the water will be a little colder. Pablo, the backyard king, huh? You like baseball? What's your baseball team? Couple fish on the radar, but not on my line. That sounds good to me. 100. That'd be nice. I just do this for fun. I'm not trying to be like a YouTube star or anything. I'm far from that. It's just fun. It's like a fishing diary. There's some fish right here. That's my line again. One of my lines at least. Little speckles of fish. I'm below them. I need to be above them. That's probably why I'm not getting any at the moment. It's gonna get deeper though in a couple minutes here. Bring it up a little bit. Sometimes that'll do the trick. Nice. At least I'm a star in somebody's eyes, you know? I'm using like a, I think it's called a promise keeper. It's like a pink. It's about that long. It's got a couple hooks on it. It's pretty much one of these. I don't know if you can see that. I'll take it out. Just a different color. All right, here's some fish. So let's see. The bottom is starting to change. It was flat grass, now it's starting to go, you know, get some little canyons. Now it's about 30 feet deep. It dropped off pretty good. Seeing quite a few fish at the top. They look like they're small ones, so I don't want to mess with them. A couple other boats out here fishing. There's a couple guys right over here fishing, and it's getting windy. Well, not paying attention didn't work. So now it's just the waiting game. Oh yeah, this beats being at work any day. It's my Friday morning office. I'm off on Fridays. I try to go live as much as I can. It's my first time going live in my boat, so I need to get a mount or something on here so it's not connected to my chest, so camera's not moving around all the time. I've got one rod. This one is about 10 feet, and this one's at about between 15 and 20. This guy's over there fishing. Morning, Hudson. I think everyone's doing okay. Better if I'd get a fish on, but that's how it goes. They usually pick up around 9 o'clock. I think it's close to 9 right now, so we'll see. So just small fish up at the top, just I don't want to mess with those ones. I'm in Oregon, Joseph. Trying to catch a trout. I am using I think it's called a Promise Keeper. There's 2 lures, no bait, no live bait or anything like that. Just some gulp maggots to tip them off with. Just like little maggots, fake maggots, obviously. And Dodger on both of them. This lure is black and gold, and this one's pink and silver. They work pretty good at those little gulp maggot worms to tip your lure, give off extra scent, a little bit of visibility. Yeah, having a boat really changes the game. I love bank fishing. I do it all the time, but having a boat is just, you know. What's up, Pike? Come on, any second, any second. Oh, nice. Yeah, I have a little 9-foot pontoon. Only one person could go on it, obviously. It's just a little one. I used to use that all the time before I got this boat. But the boat is just, it's easier to catch fish in for me. Got all the tools on the boat. Yeah, trying to catch some rainbow trout. There is walleye in here too, but I've only caught one. And they're pretty hard to catch, I think, in this lake. Let's move it around in the water a little bit. Maybe that'll get the fish to bite. Yeah, it is a trolling reel. Bait caster, yeah, but I would never actually try to cast that because I'm terrible with bait casters in the first place, but got like the line counter on it and stuff too, so it's made for trolling. Oh, nice, Goober. Thank you. Thanks for the sub. We can just get a fish on here now. Come on, baby. Thanks for the sub, Goober. Nice, thank you, Hudson Rule. I might do that when I get over to the dam area over here. There's a lot of smallmouth bass, so I might try to get on those. Since there ain't nothing going on now, trolling. Maybe like another hour or so. The wind is starting to pick up pretty good. So I'll probably just head over to the corner and maybe stop and do some smallmouth bass fishing for a minute. Got this boat creeping right up on me. What's up, Glenn? There is no fish at all right here in this part of the lake. This is usually where they're at. Maybe since the water is so warm, they're down deeper. Gotta get to that dam. I'm fishing in Oregon right now. You're in Ottawa, huh? This is what's going on below me right now. What's going on, Code Marie? Whoa, I'm getting that boat's wake. Oh, there you go. It's not really seeing much. No, this one doesn't. I'm pretty far from the ocean. I'm about an hour and a half. No tide at this lake or this river that they dammed off. There is some fish here though. There's a bunch of them right up towards the top. Bring my line up a little bit. Let's try to get one of those. And then no fish. Fishing, not catching. That's the name of the game. It's not gonna pay attention anymore. Hopefully get on one. Usually when I don't pay attention, I play on my phone or something, but now I'm filming on my phone, so I can't waste any time doing that. That's usually when I bite too. Let's see. They dammed this off. There's a dam right over here. It's just a really small river that they dammed off. It used to be like a big field right here, big grass field. And there's another dam right up top over here. They dammed it off again, make another little reservoir up there. They dam off all the rivers in Oregon, seems like. Like most of the lake from this side over here all the way over to the other side, the deepest part is like maybe 20, 25 feet. The river channel goes, I think it's somewhere out towards the middle where it gets a little bit deeper, but Then when you get over towards the dam over here, it gets about 50 feet, I think. I think that's probably the max depth of this little reservoir. I'm just gonna set this one up a little higher. Maybe. There we go. Fish up towards the top. Oh, getting a bite right here. Come on, baby. Stay on there. Yep. He's on there. I knew if I just had to lift it up. All right, hopefully I get him in here without getting tangled up on my other line. Still on there even? I don't know if he's on there. He's not fighting if he is. Oh, he's on there. It's not a trout. It's a one of those sucker fish. Oh, at least I got one, so that's good. So, this is a pike minnow. Let's get him off real quick. Hooked him right in the nose and the bottom jaw. There we go. Get this guy back out without even touching him. Oh, that's a pike minnow. I'll get him out so you guys can see. Ooh, had that little hiss at me right there. So this is a pike minnow. He's foaming at the mouth, so I'm gonna get him back in. And there he goes. Whoa, even jumped up out of the water after I let him out. Sweet. Not what I'm targeting, but hey, fish is a fish. And there's no skunk today. All right, put a couple more of those tipped off this lure with a couple of these little red maggots. Get it back out there. So this is what I caught it on right here. And with this dodger attached to it. Big old pink dodger on one side, silver on the other. He was fighting at first, but then he just gave up towards the end there, just dragging him in, dead weight. All right, let's get another one, but a trout this time. There's some really big, those fish, those pike minnows. There's some big ones in here too. Oh yeah, man. That'd be perfect live bait right there. Big old circle hook right through the nose. He was just up a little bit higher in the water column. Let's get another one, but get a trout this time. That's what's going on below me right now. Below the boat. Big mark down there. This lake, a lot of it's flat, but a lot of it's like up and down, especially when you get towards a dam. Otherwise, I'd be using my downrigger, but every like 10 seconds, it's cranking it, and it's pretty annoying, the sound. Need to get an electric one. My wife thinks I got too much stuff already, but electric ones aren't that expensive. I think maybe like 600 to 1,000 or something. Sorry for all the movement on the phone. It's just got to find a place to mount it on the boat. Right now it's strapped to my chest. So next Saturday I have a surf fishing tournament in Newport, Oregon. I'm gonna try to go live, hoping the signal will be clear enough. That'd be pretty cool. If not, then I'll just have to make a video of it, but I'm sure I'm gonna win. It's getting pretty shallow right here. I want my line to get caught up on some grass. See, like just in the middle of the lake, it'll just all of a sudden pop up to like 10 feet with a bunch of grass, and I'm assuming that's, I don't know what that is, grass maybe, a little taller. But just out in the middle of the lake, it'll just creep up right up on you. That's why with a downrigger, I don't use it as much. But the fish are stacked up, looks like right in this area, right on the other side of it, so. Let's see, get one of them to bite. Now it's going back down. Boat this baby back out. And the bald eagle's over here screaming. There's 3 bald eagles that live over in these trees over here. I've seen them earlier this morning. They were out flying around. Yeah, it's true. It's true. You got a boat, you stay close to shore, you're on shore, you wish you had a boat to get away. I have a friend that really wants me to take this boat out into the bay and rockfish and crab and stuff like that. And I did that in my older boat, but I really just rather not get this one full of salt water. I know I could clean it off, obviously, but just the hassle of it, you know. But I might do it this summer. Get some lingcod or something, some rock bass. Yeah, it is nice and peaceful out here. The highway is right there. It's not a major highway, but today it seems like it is. Most of the lakes I go to, I can't go live because I'm like hours away from any town or any cell phone coverage. So that's kind of a bummer. Those are the good lakes. It's getting warm too. I think it's like 70 something. It doesn't seem warm, but in the direct sun, it gets kind of warm. See if I could spot those eagles over here. I could hear them. Probably wouldn't be able to see them on the camera anyway. Got 20% left on my phone. I thought iPhone batteries are supposed to last all day. It's been an hour and a half. It was 100% charged when I started this live stream. That's what it's looking like right now. I am in Oregon at Dexter Reservoir. What's up, Marshall? It is 9:12 a.m. here, Friday morning. Well, all the trout must be over at the dam, which I'm approaching now. The water's deeper over there and a lot colder. The water over here is 73 degrees. That's pretty warm for trout. Here's a mark right here at 20 feet, about 17, 18 feet. My line's just right above him. Hopefully he'll want to bite. And that bird is just having a meltdown over there. That bird is just really upset about something. Got another big mark right here. It's not going to pay attention, and then hopefully one will get on there. What's up, Miguel? Anybody going to do any fishing this weekend? Oh, thanks. I hope I do too. Yeah, the water on this side of the lake is nice and clean. I was back over on the other side and it was like algae everywhere. Yeah, the water's nice. A lot of the lakes here in Oregon are like crystal clear water. It's amazing. Really beautiful place. It really sucks in the winter, but in the summer and spring and fall, it's pretty good. Try not to pay attention to my rods. Hopefully they'll go off. Usually around 9 o'clock is when it starts going off here. But we'll see. Somewhere another guy out here in a boat fishing. I like having Fridays off because it's a weekday, so there's like way less people out, even in the summer. Sometimes, like in the early spring, I'll be the only boat out here all day. It's awesome. But there is a ton of fish within 15 feet of the surface right there. And one down there. And I've got one rod at about 8 to 10 feet, and the other one is a little bit below 15. Oh, nice. Caught a bass this morning, huh? It's up North Carolina. Yeah, it's a pretty nice little lake here. In about an hour, it'd probably be full of ski boats, but this is a really popular lake to go like tubing and stuff in. The water is really warm. You're in Redmond, right? I think I remember that, the YouTube name. What's up, Gibby? Oh, not paying attention. Get a little close to the... Looks like I'm far from the bank, but I'm actually about 100 yards. Step to make my turn here in a minute. The autopilot set, good to go. Oh, nice. What part of Florida are you in? Monkey? You're in Florida, right? Oh, Queensland, Australia. Damn, I don't know where I got Florida from. I guess both places are pretty hot. And those mud crabs get pretty big, don't they? Like huge claws. I watch a YouTube channel, Back to Basics, I think it's called. He's in Australia, and he does like all these survival stuff and catches those big mud crabs, and that's pretty cool stuff. Dang, 2 a.m. and you're watching me in Oregon fishing. That's nice. That's the life right there. I'm targeting rainbow trout, and at the moment, I'm missing. I did catch a pike minnow about 15 minutes ago or so, but that's not what I want. Pickled donuts, what's up? Oh, go up in the front. And nice over here. It's not as windy as on the other side of the lake. Approaching the dam. Sometimes they're good fighters, depending. Like the wild ones, those are really good fighters. Can't keep those, but those ones seem to fight the best, better than the ones that are stocked. There's some wild ones in here, but most of the ones in here are stocked, and sometimes they give up after like a couple seconds. Look at the water. Hopefully my phone doesn't fall off and fall in. My PB smallmouth, maybe a couple pounds. I don't really bass fish as much as I used to, or just not as many of them around in Oregon, in the area I'm at, as I'd like. But I think my biggest largemouth was 6 pounds. That was in California when I lived there. Yeah, that's maybe a couple pounds for me too for a smallmouth. There is smallmouth in this lake right here though, and we're approaching them right along this dam right here, these rocks. I've caught smallmouth bass right here, just trolling for trout along the rocks right here. Oh yeah, brown trout would be nice. You know where they got a lot of big brown trout is at Paulina Lake. It's over by Bend, Oregon. There's a lot of big brown trout in that lake, a lot of kokanee. That's about an hour, 2 hours from me, I think. And we've hit the dead zone. These fish got to be somewhere. There is no tiger trout in my area. Down south a little bit, like a couple hours south of me, there is tiger trout. It'd be really cool to catch one of those. What's up, Minnesota boys? Ooh, coral trout, huh? I have never caught a northern pike or a muskie, but I did catch a walleye out of here a couple years ago. This lake that I'm at, it was, I think, like 33 inches or so. It's pretty nice. That thing fought pretty good. I was actually trolling for trout when I caught that. Wasn't expecting it. My phone says I have 13% left before the battery dies and I have to cut off. iPhone battery is supposed to last all day. It's lasted 108 minutes. As soon as I go off air, I'll probably catch my limit. That's how it goes. What's up, Diamond? Yeah, this is an iPhone 13, just a regular one, and 100% charged when I came out here, and now it's got 13% in the red. I know, same with me. Same with me. Or before I go live, I'll catch a bunch of fish, and then I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna go live, and then I don't catch anything. It's fishing, not catching, I guess. That's what's going on down there below me. Some fish. That's my line right there. There's some fish up above and below it. Hopefully get one of them to bite. After the live stream cuts off, I'll just turn my GoPro on. I can't go live on my GoPro for some reason. There's not enough signal here, but maybe I'll make a video if I end up catching anything. Yeah, they're terrible batteries. I have a 100 amp hour lithium trolling motor battery. That thing will last like days and days and days. Like $300. Cell phone, like $1,300. Lasts like 2 hours. Oh yeah, there's catfish here. Those things are dirty too. There's not too many of them here, but I think there is some like channel cats in this lake or some bullhead cats or something like that. But those saltwater catfish, those are dirty. Down to 10%. I know I'm thinking about taking one of my rods out and just hooking on like a some type of bass lure and just dropping it out over here, casting along these rocks. I got this person in their little kayaking headed right towards me. They don't ever pay attention to where they're going. I'm in a huge 17-foot aluminum boat. They're in like a little 10-foot toothpick kayak type of thing. Hey, look at how close they'll get to me. Look at this. How's it going? Good, how are you? Well, I'm just not seeing any fish right here at all. I guess there's a couple down there. Yep, better than being at home or at work, that's for sure. Whoa, getting a little close to the bank here. What's up, Hinton Fishes? Yeah, active target is pretty nice. Yeah, my fish finder works pretty good in that in murky waters. I have the Lowrance HDS Live 9. Yeah, it's a nice day out on the lake for sure. Even though I only caught the one pike minnow. But at least I didn't get skunked. That's the important thing. The rocks here. I'm actually probably like 25 yards from these rocks. It looks like I'm far, probably on my phone, but after my phone dies in probably a couple minutes, because I have 7% battery, I'm just gonna do some smallmouth bass fishing along these rocks. I wish my battery would last longer, because I'm definitely gonna hit up these rocks. I do not have a charger with me. I do have a power inverter, but I don't have the cable to plug it into. So, I mean, I have power, I could charge it, but I forgot my charger, which is a bummer. The cord, at least. No peacock bass here. That would be sweet if there was, though. Those things look cool. There's not much going on today at the lake. I know, babe. I need to get. I just need that cord, the charger cable. Could go back to the truck and get it, but I don't know. That's far. On your phone? You got that bass on your phone? You get to catch way better fish than bass in Australia. Yeah, I gotta go to the DMV, I know. My license is about to expire on my birthday tomorrow. The DMV doesn't close until like 5. I got lots of time. It's only 9:38. Well, I have 4% battery left, and I need my phone just in case something happens and I start to sink and drown. Need to be able to call for help. So I have to cut it off. It's a bummer. Again, next Saturday, I'll be at a surf fishing tournament on the Oregon coast. Hopefully I'll get signal. If I do, then I'll go live. That'll be pretty cool, you know, fishing in the surf live. So, all right, thank you. Hopefully I get a couple more today. All right, everybody, take it easy. Hope everybody has a good day and a good weekend, and catch you later.